Hello and welcome to Cathedral Thoughts. I'm Father Bill. Fanny Crosby was a prolific writer of hymns. Some 8,000 have been credited to her pen. Perhaps the most amazing fact is that she was blind. And when she spoke of her blindness, she said that God had given her a special gift. She concluded that the first face that she would see would be the face of one who had died to redeem her. Had I been able to see in this life, she said, there would have been far too many distractions to allow me to write all these hymns. That kind of spirit is what raises humanity towards higher things, that speaks of the best in people and in our world. Fanny, it is said, had a new hymn tune played to her one day and was asked what it said to her. "Blessed Assurance," she replied, and by the end of the meeting she had written the complete hymn. "Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine," is a hymn of great confidence. It speaks of the strength of God shown through the person of Jesus. This hymn has been an inspiration to generations of Christians, especially those being persecuted for their faith. So often the combination of words and music unites to create more than the sum of its parts, to offer comfort, direction and assurance in the face of life's difficulties. At the height of her career, the singer Marjorie Lawrence was struck down by polio and was left a helpless invalid. Before the tragedy, neither she nor her husband had been religious, but now they turned to God for courage and strength, and for the first time in their lives they discovered the power of God. When we sing a hymn like this, we can often be lifted out of ourselves, find renewed confidence, discover resources that we didn't think we had. It can offer us the hope that we thought had died, the momentum which we had lost to take us forward to better and more fulfilling lives. Signs of God's assurance are all around us, as we are reminded in these lines of poetry. Out of the silent silver moon, out of the mist of the Milky Way, out of the gleams of the century stars, out of the after day, out of the wonderful songs of birds, out of the storm wind's whistling throes, out of the living green of fields, out of the bloom of the rose, out of the music laughter holds, out of the lips with kisses curled, boundless assurance is everywhere, out of the joy of God's world. Glimpses of what God has planned for us should offer us the incentive to work in His way and for His purposes. Can this be our song and our story? Can we not offer praise to the God who loves and cares for us, who has brought us to the point of salvation out of nothing but that love and that care? Let's listen now to Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine! Heir of salvation, purchase of God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. This is my story.
And now our prayer. Great power of the universe, when we look at our lives, when we look at our world, we see much that is wrong and so little that is right. We acknowledge selfishness and greed, envy and bitterness, rather than the generous self-sacrifice and love that we need so much. We see narrowness of mind, weakness of faith and feebleness of commitment, rather than the vision, trust and dedication which you would want us to show. It can be hard to find the resources to rise above these challenges, to see beyond the problems to the solutions. Be for every one of us our blessed assurance. Give us the inner strength to allow our confidence to recover, the knowledge and the resolve to make our world a better place, and above all, the hope for our future. We thank you that by the combination of words and music you have inspired ordinary people to extraordinary acts, that you have transformed lives and brought good out of evil. Help each one of us to play our part, however small, in improving our community and our world. Be our story and our song through all our lives. For Jesus' sake, Amen.